Rolling. We are live.
All right. Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for joining. I have Cindy as well as Susan here with me today.
We're busy right now because we're kind of hearing crickets at the moment. We're trying to keep the office busy, the crew's busy. I don't know if any.
Yeah, that wasn't me. Just to throw it out there, the brains behind Wholesale Fencing, his name is Adam Butts, and it's great. If and when you need to get your fence materials, we sell them nationwide, all different varieties, and that's the only plug I'll throw in there.
I think it's gonna dumb our generation up a little bit, though. I'm nervous that after a while, nobody's gonna be writing their own emails. They're just gonna be They're gonna be typing in, tell Susan, I think she smells funny.
Yep. He asked me about it too. He says, "What's Susan's mom's name?" And I said, "Toby." And he was like, "She requested me." And I said, "Accept it. Duh, we love mom."
And we started doing meetings in the morning, and we have designated I don't know if you guys have how you do your teams. International BNIs.
BNI.
Yeah, they BNI. Every city. Yeah. Y con eso, hablando de eso, es qué difícil es cuando una persona entra a trabajar a un lugar que nada más hablan en inglés, ¿verdad?
I love the challenge. I love learning new stuff every day. And I feel like if I had to choose to do that on my own, I don't know that I would.
I like that.
I will tell you, my husband and I, we just got into the digital world this last, in 2023. We were still handwriting, all of our lead forms, all of our, fence layouts, everything.
I need my little halo on top of my head.
Does that mean I need to put on my horns?
What the fence show is all about. And, I stuck around because I got a great group of amazing women.
You're talking about, millions and millions of dollars in a contract is not something that is, I guess, typical in the fence world, right?
Makes me jealous. Now I want a horse, Brian.
Hey, y'all. We are live. This is the Women of FWA. It is September 9th, 2025. I think we're 22 days to the fence show. Oh, my goodness. I've got Michaela with us. If you don't know her, she is the badass beauty of High Point Companies. She does all their social media as well as all of Women of FWA's social media, and I literally could not live without her. And then I have CMM Sean. That's his whole name. The next couple of episodes are going to be dedicated to the exhibitors at the fence show who completely support Women of FWA, have donated their time, their money, their efforts into making sure that women in the industry have much success and the opportunity for growth. And I just have a bit of quick housekeeping. What up, Andrea? Look at that, all messed up over here. Anyways, fenceshow.com. Go and register, book your rooms. The room block closes September 15th. You will not get discounted rates after September 15th. I mean, maybe, but I doubt it. So do it now, and let's not have the headache or worry or me calling the property saying, pretty, please, this is a VIP. I will do it for you, but that doesn't mean they'll do it. Got my kid back here doing homework. I'm learning all about the government on the 3rd grade level. Anyways, Michaela, what's our free code to get onto the expo hall?
WFWA 25.
Woo, woo, woo! Okay, I'm gonna pass it over to you, Michaela.
Hey,
okay.
Didn't I see something that you're giving away something if somebody uses the most codes? Wasn't that just in an email?
Yes. So I sent it. It doesn't apply to Women of FWA. Unfortunately, we don't get to be part of the competition, but exhibitors, I've sent y'all all social media posts, beautiful pictures with your codes on it. The exhibitor who has the most codes by the time of the show starting on October 1st will receive 10% off their booth cost for next year. I do not have next year's booth cost. However, 10% is a deal no matter what. And I don't care what size it is. You could buy the
Nice.
whole expo floor out from me.
That's exciting.
So yes, it's a fun little competition, a way to get back to you guys for all the hard work that y'all do for us.
Cool.
Love it. All right, Sean, tell us about you. Who are you? What's CMM?
Yeah. So thanks.
Yeah.
My name's Sean Bahinsky, president at CMM. Not originally in the fence industry. I actually came from the banking world. So I was a business banker for 10 years. Actually went to college for finance. Got out and I was in banking and loved it. I was at a local bank here in South Bend, Indiana, northern part of Indiana. And one of my favorite clients, he owned a company called CMM. And after a couple of hardships he had over the last couple of years, about 3-4 years ago, he asked me to help him run the company. And I've been doing it ever since. I've really loved it. Met a lot of people, built some great relationships. A lot of people most people know what CMM is. We're basically, we make CNC routing equipment for fence, deck, and rail industry, primarily vinyl and aluminum. So anybody who's going to be routing any vinyl aluminum fence, specific, like especially, Florida, North Carolina, those are like hot places. California, we sell a lot of machines out there. We have about 7,500 machines coast to coast, 750 customers. So, I mean, we cover the whole United States. Yeah.
Man, look at you knowing your numbers.
You got to know the business you're promoting and working
Right.
for, and losing days away with your family, right?
Yeah.
You gotta love
What was that?
You got to love it.
Yeah, no, for sure. I travel quite a bit, which I've enjoyed. When I started with CMM, one of the biggest things Steve wanted me to do was to get to know as many customers as possible and get as acquainted in the industry as possible. And I think we've done a really good job of that.
Yeah, love that. Did you guys set out to solve a problem when CMM was created?
Yeah, actually, so CMM started in 1999. Steve was getting a fence installed in his house up here in South Bend, and they were hand routing all of the posts and not hand notching everything. And he's like, "There's got to be an easier way." So from then, that's how the whole story started. Is from then he created this company, and right now we have about 35 employees, and it's going really strong. 27 years strong. So that was pretty much it.
Sweet. Well, as a company, how do you and CMM itself, Steve, and everybody create a culture where team members can thrive?
Yeah, I think that's one of the things we do a really good job of. It's tough because we're nationwide, so it's hard to I love going to events. I'm an extrovert, so it's hard to I want to sponsor all the little leagues. I want to sponsor all the soccer teams. I want to do all that in the community. I want to, sponsor the Boys and Girls Club. And we do all that. But that doesn't actually do anything for us. There's only 3 fence companies in this area. Right. But what we do that's really cool is we give back a lot. So we do junior achievement, which is really cool. So we do a lot for junior achievement. And then we do a lot of things for our employees where we have various things. One, we do a token program. So basically, if you have no unexcused absences, you come to work every day, we get you swag. So you can get hats, shirts, polos, hoodies, things like that. We have an employee of the month each month where you just get $100 bill, which guys really like that.
Yeah.
What else? We have an employee meal once a quarter. So I think, what is it? It's Easter, 4th of July, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. So we have all of those, which was cool. We do some really cool things. We try to help employees too. If they want certificates, our HR girl wanted to get her SHRM. So we paid for her to go get that. So,
wow.
Yeah. So we try to help people.
I love that.
Oh, jinx.
You owe me a Coke and you can't speak.
Oh my gosh. No, that is really cool though. I really like the token system.
Yeah, at first I thought it was kind of stupid because I was like, man, we're paying people to show up. Like, so why are we giving them like a reward for showing
For
up?
doing
Like,
their job.
Right? Like, hey, thanks for coming to work. Like, here's a token so you can get a hat now. But like people love that stuff. And then I mean I love it too. I have a ton of CMM swag. So it's been really neat. Guys like it.
It's really easy, like positive reinforcement. And whether we like to admit it or not, we all like to be told we're doing a good job, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's something dumb like a koozie.
Right.
I have every koozie I've ever gotten at anything.
Just like a koozie drawer. You're like, which one do I want to use today?
Yes, I try to switch it up too. I feel all excited about it. I'm like, ooh, I haven't used this one in a while.
That's fun. I guess next question. One process or tool that changed the game in your opinion?
I think a lot of people have probably seen the automation equipment that we've been getting to a lot of the extrusion companies around the United States. That's been a game changer. I think 6 companies now have the automation machines where it takes it straight from the extrusion line, it routes it, it pushes it out, it blows out all the chips, slugs, everything, and then it packs it and stacks it for you. That's been a huge game changer for a ton of people. And then the failure, I guess, from that is also, as anyone knows, whenever you get like a ton of automated equipment, there's always going to be glitches, right? There's going to be like a couple software issues, or you're going to have to go there maybe an extra time because something happened. Like that's part of it. So I guess like the best and the worst has been that, because every time we learn and we get better, but then we might find another hiccup that we didn't find at the other place, but now we can change it on that one. Because one thing we do that a lot of people don't know is, we can get into every computer in the United States. We can log in there. So like if there's a glitch on your system, and I think it's also in Susan's, I can just VPN to her computer and switch them both at the same time. So that way it resolves both issues. So I think it's been the best and worst kind of thing, but overall it's been really good.
Well, you've already answered my next question. So you're all already solving problems like in theory before they happen, right? You're learning from your last mistake, you're moving on, you're getting better. I love that. I love that y'all are growing as a company, thinking smarter. So, I mean, what is like CMM's kind of like 12-month growth focus? Are y'all going to go into new markets, new products, new partnerships?
Yeah, a couple things. So, we definitely want to keep growing with automation. I think obviously automation robotics is the future, right? Everyone knows that. You see it with AI, you see it with everything. That's number one. Number two, there's a lot of these like Superior Fence and Rail has been absolutely awesome. Zach and all those guys have been phenomenal. Love those guys. Zach's first class. There's a lot of other companies like that are popping up that we would love to be part of, in helping them, like the smaller franchises. So I think there's a big opportunity with like the more franchises that are coming into the game, that we can help them somehow, some way, with a router or a notcher, whether it's a single bay, double bay, whatever it might be. And then third, just all the new people that are coming into the industry are crazy. And I mean, I love it. And we want to help them as much as we can, whether it's a used machine, new machine, whatever it can be. We want to be their one and only like option. So I think between those three, between the automation, the franchises, and all the new players, that's kind of like our 12-month focus.
That's awesome.
Yes,
Yeah.
it really is. And hopefully you meet them at the Fence Show, because something like 60% of our attendees currently are brand new to the Fence Show, did not attend year 1 or year 2. So we're in a really exciting change in the industry, growth, like you said, new people coming in. Like I can't wait to meet them all.
No, it's crazy because this is my 3rd year in the fence industry, and at a lot of the other shows, you see the same people. And last year in Vegas, I didn't know anybody, like literally. I mean, it was like I hardly knew anyone there. And it's kind of a cool feeling because, you know, as much as I love seeing all the same faces, you know, you, Michaela, whatever, it's also nice to see people you don't know, you know, because it's like, oh, they probably don't know us and I don't know them. Like, you know, let's talk. So that's really cool to hear that 60% are going to be new.
That's a crazy number.
It is. I'm so excited.
But talking about like trade shows and stuff, how do you support? We kind of talked about how you support your community, right? But how do you support like the industry, specifically training, FWA involvement? Let's get into that.
Yeah, so we're extremely involved. You know, I'm actually really active in the Indiana Kentucky chapter, that AFA. FWA, I don't know how many people know this, but we're actually going to be hosting demo days next year, which is a huge deal. So it's going to be in April. We just reserved the South Bend Cubs huge suite thing again that we had in the outfield, and we'll get to go on the field and watch fireworks and all that again. So we're very active in that. You know, we're active in every show we can go to, whether it's, you know, the AFA show, FWA show, the East Coast show. We're in the fence group. You know, every event I can go to, whether it's like one of Sean King's, like a fence week, or, you know, whatever it might be, you know, top golf event here in Michigan, like we try to support it. So I think one thing I really truly am sincere about is like giving back to the industry. And I think we've done a really good job of that. And I've appreciated that people like appreciate that. So like, I want to help, you know, I want to help the FWA as much as I can. Like if you guys need something, like, let me know, we want to help you. And like, obviously, like, I know that by doing that, if anyone ever needs a router, or if Susan needs something or whatever, like I'm going to be your first source. Right. So it's been really cool. Are you raising your hand?
Yes, I have a request already. We didn't agree on the amount for that invoice for the retreat.
Oh, there you go. All right. Just blank check, right?
Whatever you feel comfortable with.
Yeah, no, like we're definitely going to support the retreat for you,
I know
for
you
you
are.
girls.
We're very excited about that. We're very, very appreciative. Y'all are sponsoring our kickoff party and our end of event party. So like, we're gonna have limited spaces available. Well, as soon as the Finch show is over, that's all you're gonna hear about is the Building Leaders Retreat in Branson, Missouri, in July of 2026. So, okay,
that's exciting.
I'm very excited. Okay, so our next section, we probably only have time for like 3 of the questions. We're gonna do like this lightning round, kind of like ask you a question and you spit it out. And we actually both like learned something today about 3/4 inch vinyl. So anyways, first question. What's your go-to bit and spindle speed for the cleanest edge on vinyl panel stock, and why?
Oh, I mean, you never want to go below 6,000 RPMs, but 1/4 inch bits for vinyl are the best. We have like a spiral fluted bit that we sell. I was really excited because I wanted to show it off. I'm kind of a nerd, but this is our spiral fluted bit, and it's premier for vinyl. I don't know how well you can see it, but we sell these for $20 right now. We're running a special. So if anybody needs them, you know, you can Facebook me, email me, seanb@cmmbuilt.com. But yeah, I love these bits. They're the best for vinyl. So yeah, if you need anything, 1/4 inch bit, we have them. Let me know.
Let them know. Next question. Biggest setup mistake new
oh my God.
on a CMM router and the 10-second fix.
Two of them. Okay. One, people always forget to turn on the air compressor, right? Like you have the air compressor for a router, turn it on. It's not hard. Okay. Number 2, you have to lubricate the machine every week, and people forget that. Like it even says every Monday when you turn on our machine, it'll say lubricate the machine. It's just lightweight synthetic oil, not grease, no grease, lightweight synthetic oil, lubricate it.
So extra grease, bacon grease?
No.
Okay, one feature in the CMM controller most customers underuse that saves serious time.
Yeah, actually, this control is really cool that a lot of people don't use. So we have an administration control, and it actually, like, okay, let's say, Susan, you own the company, okay? And Michaela is going to be routing on our machine for the day. So she's going to be routing posts. So we have an administration control where she would have to log in on the computer, right? And then you can track how much she did that day. So you could say, oh, she did 100 posts. And well, hold on. How come, Michaela, how come you did 100 posts, but Dalton did 600? Like, what were you doing? Right? Like,
it'd be the other way around.
Yeah.
And I see Josh Glover in the comments. All I keep thinking is I'm going to throw this into AI and like put a quantitative number on how much she is worth and how much Dalton is not worth in this process.
No, we love him.
Okay.
But yeah, that administration control on our machines, it allows you, like, management to see who ran it, how efficient they were, what they were doing. Basically, you know, all the data you would need without having a camera, pretty much. But a lot of people don't use that, and it's a really cool feature. One other thing we have is we have like a stair rail app. We have flyers for it. We'll have them at the show, but we actually have a stair rail app that people can use.
He said there's an AI for that.
That's funny.
Michaela, I think we have time for all the questions. You want to ask the next one?
Okay, I'm going. Your benchmark feed rates for fast chatter-free routing on 3/4 vinyl.
Oh, this is what Dalton said doesn't exist, right?
Oh. Well, he made a note and he was like, wait, I don't know. We don't do vinyl, right? We just do
Yeah.
That's our jam. So anything, I was looking at this and I was like, I don't even know what half this stuff is.
If the wall thickness is that thick, we usually just say operate at like 75%.
Okay.
Yep. What else you got?
Okay, last question. Tightest inside radius and smallest letter height you can cut cleanly. Real numbers, please.
Real numbers. Okay, the radius is obviously going to be based on like your bit size. So if you had like an 1/8 inch bit, you know, a 16th would be the smallest that you could do as far as the radius goes. And letter wise, smallest letter I've seen, I mean, I think it'd probably depend on like what font you have, but 2 inches is the smallest I've personally seen.
Okay, I think that's legit. That was our lightning round.
Love it.
Painless,
fun.
I think so. I think we'll be able to make some good reels out of that.
No,
make sure people use bacon grease.
No grease. No grease.
All the bacon grease.
My kid finished his government homework. We were learning about the legislative, executive, and judicial branches.
So proud of him.
Me too.
Look at him go.
And Josh Glover is shy. Okay, so Michaela, do we have any announcements?
We have a lot of announcements. Let's see. Okay, wait, but exciting. We'll do a little giveaway because who doesn't love a free giveaway? So the first person and or couple or 2 people, however you want to do it, that comments the Women of FWA booth number for this year's show will win an all access pass. Ready, set, go.
Ooh, I love that. I think that's an exciting giveaway. Yeah, that gives you access to education, the show floor. You get a free t-shirt with it. And you get access to alcohol and food during the show.
Wow.
So,
Josh Glover's throwing us all the comments. What a guy.
I know, he's so sweet tonight.
Thanks, man.
Okay, so I just want to put in one last little bit of information. Fence Social. Fence Social is the app we will be using for the Fence show. It's a great way to connect and find exhibitors, find other attendees. Download it today if you need help. My email is susan@finshow.com. I got your back. It's really easy, but at the same time, you'd be surprised. There's some little tips and tricks. It's basically like a social media platform for the fence and gate industry. We're going to start pulling in more contractors and more different trades industries into it. So kind of like your all
Can I
And
just say
why?
that I finally got on this Fence Social, and Brian is like the Tom of MySpace on there. It's hilarious.
I think it's funny. Every time I
Like-
log in, it's like, you know, your little notifications. Brian has shared 25 things, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my
And Brian has 1,000.
Y'all can't tell him that, because straight up, like, he's gonna be like, I do want to be the Tom. Look, we got people in the comments going, do I qualify for this? No, Andrea, you do not.
Get out,
Monica,
Andrea.
you do
No,
not
Monica.
either. And
Get out.
then Adam Faulkner provides the best customer service I've ever experienced, even if I'm rude and don't answer the phone sometimes.
So can I give one guy a quick plug?
Yes, please.
We have a guy who's been with us for 25 years, Adam Faulkner. I think most of you guys know him. He'll be at Vegas this year. That guy is a machine. He calls, like, if he's supposed to call you every 2 weeks, he will call you every 2 weeks at the same time. At 10 o'clock, 10:05, 10:10, 10:30, 11 o'clock. And everybody's like, that guy's a machine. Even if I don't answer, he'll leave a very and 2 weeks later, he'll call me again. So kudos to that guy. He's a machine.
Adam, I'd like to be added to that list. I'd like to be called at noon Central every Tuesday and be told that I'm doing a really good job. I just need the reminder.
He'll do it. He'll do
it. Sean, is there anything you'd like to say before we roll out of here?
No, appreciate all you ladies do for the industry. I'm looking forward to hanging out with you all in Vegas, and looking forward to your event. I think we're doing like the kickoff dinner for your, or kickoff night for your retreat. So just looking forward to it.
Yes. And do you have a special code to let people get into the expo hall floor in hopes that you win a special prize?
Man. CMM 25. Is that right?
Yep, that is right.
Yes. I actually already gave one to a guy in Florida and he used it. Juan from Outdoor Ninja is coming. He used CMM 25.
Sweet.
Heck yeah.
Michaela, you got anything you want to say before we close out?
No, just thanks so much, Sean, for all you and CMM do. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, for
Excited,
sure.
yeah, to see everyone in Vegas. We'll have to go get chips and salsa again. I think that needs to be like a tradition.
Yes. Chips, marks, salsa, the full shebang at what was that place called?
I don't know. It's like the Mexican place up top. Like you go
Yeah.
Sam Pablo or Juan Pablo's or
Juan
something.
Pablo's, I think.
Yeah. Well, if anyone else will be there, what, Sunday?
So Monday night at 4 p.m.
We'll be
Deal.
there. Come hang out with the cool kids.
All right, Monday at 4, we're in.
Okay.
Susan, anything?
Say it again.
Anything you need to say?
Yeah, just y'all don't forget to comment our booth number. No, you cannot be part of the Women of FWA's leadership team. Comment our booth number and win these free all access passes. If we don't have somebody to answer by tomorrow morning, because we know a lot of y'all watch the show later, we'll come out with another plan, and we just want to take care of y'all.
Yeah.
Peace.